I want to talk about like what people do for fun in North Korea, right?
All right.
It's not all about like brainwashing movies,
That's right.
and
There are people there,
depressing, yeah. So I wanted to talk about that today. Any objections?
right? No objection.
Yeah,
Let's
that
have some
sounds
fun.
great.
Yeah. So when I was in Suncheon, when I was living with my half brother, like music is like a big part of like having fun, right? I always remember like whenever I think about like partying, like the music is the first thing that comes up to my mind
Mm.
because like at night, like group of friends would gather together and people would bring like their own like sojus and and imagine we're like 13, 14.
Oh,
And we're
wow.
coming to a house with like we're not allowed to, but we're bringing like liquors and then coming to like friend's house
I see. So
at
North
night.
Korea also has a legal drinking age. Is that right?
Yes, I think it's like 18 or 19,
I see.
but nobody cares. Like 5-year-old can actually go to a alcohol like a place because individuals now it's a neighbor, right? And within the neighbor, like your neighbor is actually brewing an alcohol and selling it to the
Oh.
neighbors, right?
Literal home
They're
brew. Okay.
right homebrew, homebrew doctor. That's a software program term, right? Homebrew.
Homebrew, yeah. The package management that's missing in macOS. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So like 5-year-old can actually go to like neighbor's house. And, my dad, wants me to buy this alcohol for him, and then they would carry cash,
I
and then they would
see.
buy it.
Wow.
So like, yes, there is a legal drinking age, but like, nobody really cares like if you are gonna be drunk or not. It's like, if you have money for it, right?
I see.
Go for it. So like our friends would bring like those little alcohols, and then like people would bring like, I talked about this like a early like 1990s, late like 1980s, like a band called Modern Talking, and we would bring that CD and the DVD player, and then like he would have speaker, and we just turn that song on, and then we just like dance, like a disco dance.
Wow. Like
Yeah.
you're having a party with loud music?
Well, the doors are closed, right? And it's
Oh.
not really loud.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, it's like, yeah, what the heck is going on, right?
Right.
So we have to cover up the curtains so that people wouldn't look into our windows and see what's going on, right? So
So
it's
is this like in one of your friends' parents' house? Like where
right.
you...
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, my friend's mom, yeah, his dad passed away sadly, but his mom would often go work at the factory. But there is actually a factory sleepover to protect the equipment because there's a lot of thieves, right? So you are assigned a specific day to actually go into the factory, and you have to like watch over those equipments. And it was one of those nights where we it was like party it up,
That's right.
Wow.
Mom's not
So
home.
Yeah, mom's not home. Nobody here to stop us.
So the parents wouldn't approve. Presumably you're in like high school age or like 13,
Right,
14.
right. Yeah, 13 and a half.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Would they not approve of just the alcohol consumption? Is it the listening of the
The foreign
contraband music,
Contraband
right?
music, yeah.
Or all of them? Or
It will be both.
okay.
If we get caught,
Wow.
like we're not just like two of us, right? It's like we're inviting like girls too, like from our neighbors, right? We're like passing on the words and like hey,
Wow.
so tonight we're gonna have like a dance, like a party. Do you wanna come over? And like, yeah, you can bring whatever you wanna bring. And they were like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so we would actually go around turns and like literally dance like in a disco music.
Where did you get the idea for this? Like, how did you?
I don't know. Like cool kids were already doing it. Yeah. So like all of us.
Passed down, huh?
Yeah, it was passed down. Like all of us actually have been in one of those like big parties before,
I see.
and that's how we know to actually host it. And like yeah, so like there's a steps to it. Like you have to make sure windows are all closed, the blindfolds are all like covered, and also make sure to lock the doors.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes, like very, like not very often, but some of us actually have to go outside and have to like see if anybody's gonna come in, like uninvited like parties, right?
Uh-huh.
Like a doorkeeper, literally.
You have your own bouncer.
Or bouncer at the door, like trying to like watch out. And if somebody's coming,
Uh-huh.
it's like, hey, turn it down, turn it down, turn it